I'm Debbie Godfrey. Welcome to the Positive Parenting Pep Talks podcast.
So today's pep talk, I'm going to go on talking about kids fighting and how to handle conflict in a way that will give them tools that they can use in the rest of their life. So even if you only have one child, there's, I'm sure, times where your child is in conflict with another child, and you can use these same ideas in that situation. They're not limited only to sibling relationships, but anytime the kids are fighting. Oh, and also the skills that they learn now will be used on the playground as children and in the boardroom as a business person and in the bedroom as a spouse. So these are communication skills and tools that your kids need to learn when they're young. So the first one, number one, is to demonstrate self-control. Teach your child to breathe deeply in through his nose and out through his mouth and count to 3 when he feels angry, or 10, whatever it is that you do. This is relaxing and it gives us time to think before we act. So you want to teach this to your child by demonstrating it, by role modeling it. Also, you can teach them to walk away from the situation until they're calm. Like, I'm going to take a self-quieting break and calm myself down, and I'll be back when I've calmed myself down. And so you model these things for your children, much better than trying to teach it to them by telling them. Next is show them how to take turns and trade. Teach your children how to take turns or to trade one thing for another. It helps to use an impartial aid like a timer to say how long a child has to wait before he or she has a turn. And I liked starting it out simply like this, but as the kids got older, to get them to think more creatively about ways to take turns and trade where everybody wins, everybody feels good about the situation.
Salute big savings this Memorial Day with Blinds.com. Upgrading window coverings can be a minor project with a major impact, and Blinds.com makes it easy. Choose premium blinds, shutters, and outdoor shades, just in time for summer fun. Get unlimited window treatments installed for one low cost, all backed by Blinds.com's 100% satisfaction guarantee. Shop Blinds.com's Memorial Day sale now for up to 50% off, plus premium doorbusters. Save up to 50% at Blinds.com. Rules and restrictions may apply.
Teach them empathy. Teach your children to consider each other's feelings without using guilt. For example, how do you think Eric feels? So you want to just throw it out there. So often when they've hurt another child, instead of saying, how do you think that made that child feel? We'll say something like, how could you hurt your brother? Can't you see he's upset? Or don't you see what you've done to him? And putting that little edge of guilt onto it is not helpful. It causes them to shut down and be more careful about how they're expressing. So if you can be really impartial, always remembering it takes two to fight. So even though the one who got hurt you may feel sorry for, they were in on the fight together with the other child. So just being impartial, how do you think he feels? What do you think happens when you take his toy and bop him on the head? What do you think that's going to make him? What kind of behavior do you think he might do in response to that? So asking them questions without any judgment. Teach your child to repair mistakes. And I'll tell you, this was the funnest and most important thing that I did, I think, with my 3 kids when they were younger. If one child's hurt another child, say, look, Michelle looks sad. What could you do to make her feel better? And one of the things that my kids used to do, it was really cute, was they came up with a couple of things, like giving the other child a hug or going and getting ice, especially if they've, bopped them in a way where they have something hurting them. So they would go get ice. So I'd say, okay, what can you do to repair that to make them feel better, or to do a makeup for hurting your brother or sister? And they would go run and get some ice and come back and put ice on their brother or their sister wherever they hurt them. I'm going to continue this tomorrow and the next pep talk and go on with some more ideas for helping your kids learn to resolve conflicts in a healthy way, in a way that's going to take them in school and in life. Have a great day. Happy parenting.
Thank you so much for joining me here at the Positive Parenting Pep Talks podcast. I assume you're here because you're getting something out of these daily pep talks. And wouldn't it be great if more parents could hear more about these ideas for their children? And you can help me in a great way by liking the episodes, by sharing them on your social media, and especially by providing a review on your platform of choice. So if you could do me a huge favor and do that, it would really help get this out to many, many, many more parents. And we can all help our children feel more seen, heard, and understood, which is my life's work, is to make sure that all children feel loved and appreciated and that we can discipline them without breaking their spirit. So I hope that you've enjoyed these podcasts and will continue to enjoy them. And I really appreciate any support you can give me here at Positive Parenting Pep Talks. Thank you so much. Have a great day and happy parenting.